Hey guys, this is Bhavin Kotwani, also known as HellrangeR, and today I'm going to tell you about the role or the importance of a controller agent in the game of Valorant. So to start off, there are four roles which a controller basically fulfills for a team. The first one being filling in the gaps. So basically using your utility such as a smoke and a flash to fill in the gaps of a required strat or of a required push by the team. Secondly, it's supporting the teammates. Third, it's about setting the pace or setting yourself according to the pace. And fourth, it's about the importance of learning proper utility. So let's start with in-depth analysis of these 4 points and how you can satisfy these roles to help your team. So let's say filling in the gap. Now what does filling in the gap mean? Now if my teammates are taking mid control on the attacking side or split, it's my job to either smoke off rope rooms
Cover going out.
or mail rooms depending on what the strat is. And again, if my teammates acquire this control for free or by fighting for it, I should know the next step is to smoke off either the stairs, or if let's say a rage is going to nade the CT stairs, smoke off CT while my teammates are entering. So in this way, it's important for me to fill in the gaps and help my teammates in order to take that part of the map or successfully enter the site. The second thing being, it's about supporting your teammates. There are multiple ways in which you can support your teammates. So basically the first one, as I said, being smoking off different choke points for your team. The second one is also making use of the utility for your team. So let's say if I want my teammates to take B heaven. As an example, I'll do this flash, which will blind everyone who's staring at mid from B heaven and helps my teammate take up this space of the map for free, or makes it easier for them to take it. In the same way, I can use the same flash for retaking. So if my teammates want to retake from, let's say, CT, I can use this flash to block off pillar and anyone who's playing the front of side, or I can use a different flash. So this is basically what I mean by supporting the teammates. I need to be able to support my teammates with my smokes and my flashes. Even if I'm on the defensive side and there's an A rush, I can still use my smoke to block off the A choke point and help my teammate play over there. So these are some things which are important for a controller because it's basically a support agent. And being the support agent, the most important function is being able to support the teammates. The next point which I'm going to talk about is called setting the pace. Now, I want you to listen very carefully because when I say setting the pace, as a controller agent, any strategy you have or any execute you have is somewhat dependent on your smokes or your flashes, right? Is most likely your smokes as a controller agent. So let's say I've just smoked rope room,
Shadows traveling.
right? And there's a 35-second timer, and your IGL, or if even if you are the IGL, you call, okay, we'll fall back and hit A, or we'll fall back and hit B, right? And they say I want you to smoke CT and heaven. So you will be the one calling the timing. Okay, I still have 20 seconds left on my timer, so why don't we buy some time at mid and then fall back? Or let's just fake mid for a while and then fall back to B main, or else they'll get suspicious. So this is your job as a controller to call out how much time you have or how much time do you need for a smoke to be available, or for both the smokes to be available depending on the situation. Because you are essentially the one setting the pace of your attack, of your teammate's attack. Similarly, if you're rushing A and if you take too much time to smoke heaven and CT, your teammates will get caught off guard because there are no spaces, no smokes in that space. So you need to call it out to your teammates that hey guys, it's going to take me 5 seconds or 7 seconds for the smokes to land, so you guys have to be patient and then go in. Second part of setting the pace is adjusting to the pace as well. Now let's say I smoke rope room and my teammates get one pick off here at heaven. Now I know they are going in B fast, so I'll be the one calling in from behind. Okay, I'm gonna smoke CT, your stairs is gonna be open. So since I don't have another smoke, I'll immediately call it into my teammates. Hey guys, I don't have a second smoke, I'm just gonna smoke CT for you guys. You guys need to take care of stairs. So let's say if there's a jet or a cypher agent, he'll use a smoke or cage here, or if you have a raise, he'll use his nade here, or if you have a breach, he'll use his first kill, so that these guys can successfully cross out the corner and enter the B side, right? So this is basically you adapting to the pace. If your teammates are going in at a faster pace, or if your teammates have a timing and they cannot wait for your smokes to generate, you need to call out specifically what you're going to smoke and what is going to be open, because that is the role of the controller. And if you don't do that, it will be very hard for your teammates to know from which angle they are open and from which angles they are hidden. Now the final point in this being, it's a very basic point, but I think it's a very necessary one. Anyone thinks they can play a smoker and then just go in, but to play a controller or to play a smoker, you need to know what are the proper smokes and what are the newer smokes which you can use to block off area. So let's say if I'm smoking heaven, I need to be able to smoke off heaven properly from all the different parts of the maps, right? So if I smoke it perfectly from here, I need to be able to smoke it perfectly from here as well. I cannot, I cannot be just able to smoke it from one part of the map and not from the other. And I need to do it quickly. So this is something you need to practice, right? You can be anywhere on any part of the map, but you should be able to smoke quickly and in a short frame of time, so that not to delay your teammates' rush. And you also need to know the proper flashes which you can use to help your teammates in getting the maximum use of these flashes. It's important, unless there's being a push on you or you're playing alone, don't use your utility all on yourself, because it's very important as a support player or as a controller to help your teammates out. I think that's pretty much it. That sums up my guide for how to play a controller in Valorant. I hope you guys like it, and if you do, hit the like and subscribe button and also hit the bell icon on the OMEN India channel, and I'll see you guys next time.